and welcome to the video. I'm a girl and Joel is mega hot.
Oh wow, would you listen to that? Thank you so much for the compliment, real girl. But in this video, we're not gonna be talking about real girls. We're not gonna be listening to real girls or boys. We're gonna be looking into virtual singers once again. I did a video about this in 2017 where I kind of went through the basics and tried it out. There's been a new update to the software I was using back then. It's called Vocaloid 5 now. The last one was Vocaloid 4. In this video, we're gonna be looking into what has gotten better with virtual singers. And in the very end, we're also gonna do a bit of a face-off between me and a Vocaloid singer, and you guys can vote which one you thought was the best. Vote for me, please. I guess we'll just get started to it. I'm just gonna have to close down this real girl. I'll see you in a sec. This is Vocaloid 5, and the first thing that has changed since last time I used this is that on Mac that I'm using here right now, you don't have to use Cubase anymore to be using the program, which is really good. So I'm using it with Pro Tools right now. Another thing that's new is that it comes with a bunch of presets, phrases and stuff that you can use and modify. For example, I'm using Amy here right now. Amy and Chris are the two ones that can speak English or sing English. We have Kaori and Ken that are only Japanese. Then we have a bunch of phrases here, like this very cool "ain't going nowhere." Oh, okay. It's pretty obvious sometimes that these products are made by Japanese people, so I would say the pronunciation sometimes is a bit hard to get right. You can get there. I know there's a big Vocaloid community out there that makes Vocaloid songs, and some of them are really, really good at making things sound passable. I'm not gonna go into that type of depth in this video because for me, what I want to show you guys is kind of like what's achievable with not spending hours and hours and hours and effort. Let's listen to some more phrases. We got "cause I miss you."
Cause I'm missing you.
Come back for more.
Come back for more.
How would I use these in a song? I don't really know.
Explode it.
I love that. Explode it.
You are my sunshine.
Okay, let's do "You Are My Sunshine." I'm gonna pull it up here. Then we can go in here and we can actually modify. This is similar to the last version I checked out. Joel is so handsome. I want Joel to be one word if possible. Maybe if I do Joel. Joel is so handsome.
Joel is so handsome.
That's what I'm talking about. You can change things very easily. Some things will sound good, some not. So one thing we can do, for example, is just change a note. Joel is so handsome.
Joel is so handsome.
That's actually pretty good. That sounds good. You can also go in more detail and use phonetics instead, but I don't know these codes and stuff. For example, it looks like this bracket is like hand.
Handsome.
We have musical editor, voice, and style. The musical editor was this part. I think we should program something from scratch instead. Here we have a melody. Joel is the coolest guy.
Joel is the coolest guy.
Incredible! It's got such good taste in addition to being a good singing instrument. Okay, this whole thing down here is new since last time and I think it's really awesome. So for example, if we do one of the longer notes like cool. It's pretty, straight right now, maybe a bit robotic. So we can add, for example, a vibrato here.
Coolest guy.
That was pretty cool. You can also change how intense the vibrato should be. For example, I can make it a big opera vibrato.
Coolest guy.
Maybe not the best for this. There's a bunch of other things as well. So for less, maybe we should have something with the attack we could do that goes down.
Coolest.
I don't like that it kind of like lingers on this note here, which is not a note in the scale. So then we can click this and make it go up.
Coolest guy.
Oh, that's awesome. It does help if you are a singer or like aware of singing stuff when you're programming stuff like this. It's like when you're programming fake bass or something. If you can't play, you'll probably program in a way that will not sound realistic. Vocal fry. I do those sometimes in the beginning of notes like, Joel is the coolest guy.
Joel is the...
Sounds like she's got a frog in her throat. Let's see if we can do anything about it.
Joel.
Sounds like a burp in the beginning of the note. There's one more vocal fry. Maybe this one works.
Joel is...
That is a burp. That's just a burp. Come on, guys. A lot of these are obviously not that useful, but I think that it's really cool that they have all these different options. Maybe there's other ways that can be used and it will make a big difference. There's something here called narrowed.
Joel is the...
I think maybe it would make more sense to do on an entire part. If I would add something here like Joel is the coolest guy. He is.
Joel is the coolest guy. He is.
Let's do some stuff with these longer notes. Maybe change the tone completely. Tone opened. No. Let's try airy.
He is.
That's cool to be able to change kind of like the way she sings in between the phrases. I like that. Let's see what else we got.
He is.
Okay. I love how they just make me confused. I guess there's uses for them. I don't think that this is necessarily a super fast melody, but everything seems really optimized for like la, la, la stuff. One thing they put a lot of effort into with this version, which isn't super important to me, but maybe to a lot of other people, is that you got audio effects, also called styles here. Well, it's only called styles in this. They have all these categories for styles. This is what it sounds like right now without any effects.
Joel is the coolest guy. He is.
For example, we can go to lead vocal and chaos and amplify and see what this does.
Joel is the coolest guy. He is.
That was some chaos ones. There's obviously more usable ones in other categories like on bright.
Joel is the coolest.
That's pretty funny. Now we're like in where I think that this type of thing really shines, when it's like supposed to be like, is it the real voice?
Is it the robot voice?
If you're a bit more advanced of a user and you don't want just this list, you can go and customize. You can see exactly what they did. They got all of your basic type things. In the advanced window of styles, there's some really cool stuff you can do. For example, you have the breathiness here, right? And they've used a lot of this on this preset. We could put on even more and see what happens. What if we do it max? Oh my god, then it's only whispering. I love that. You could actually make your own whisper dubs with this and mix it separately if you're making a song. Growl.
Joel is the coolest guy.
And here's the robot voice module as well.
He is.
Okay, so it seems like it's more intense the more to the left you are. Very cool, very epic. Let's check out the singing skills. I'm gonna read in the manual what that actually does. Singing skill is a MIDI effect that automatically applies a suitable pitch bend, dynamics, etc. according to the sequence. That's interesting. And then we have skill, which adjusts the singing skill. This is all very vague. I think we're gonna have to listen to it. Pop ballad, see what that does.
Joel is the coolest guy. He is.
Let's have some of this skill and amount stuff on then.
He is.
Made the pitch weird.
He is.
Wow, that's funny. It sounds very Arabic. I feel like we listened enough with just this Joel is the coolest guy song. I think we can go ahead. Let's make a little bit more of a real song, just to try it out a little bit more. Electric guitar maybe. And with electric guitar, I mean fake electric guitar. Like a Bamf. Let's try out the male one now and try to write a little bit of a song with it. I don't wanna lie to you.
I don't wanna lie to you.
Here we are again with like the pronunciation stuff. I don't really know what to do about it. I would probably do like ah.
I don't wanna lie to you.
I don't know if I made it better or worse, but this would break your heart, maybe. Break your soul.
It would break your soul.
That's where we are with pronunciation technology, I guess. Sometimes it can work to try to
Make some things shorter and stuff.
It would break your soul.
We're gonna do a bigger song thing where we compare this in a bit, but I'm just gonna record it quick. I don't think you'd wish you knew. Something like that, just for comparison. This is what it sounds like just when the Vocaloid does a phrase, then I does a phrase, and it's just so like, oh, who's the robot? Who's not the robot? Let's listen.
I don't wanna lie to you, but it would break your soul.
I don't think you'd wish you knew. I lost my self-control.
In the Vocaloid manual here we have a list for the nerds, the different vowels and stuff we have. It's a lot. So you got V means like in strut, and E like in them, I like in kit, beef, trap, We could probably build something that sounds a little bit better, but it's also like, if you have an automated lyric writing system, shouldn't it get the vowels right? Me needing to go through this and find the right vowel for everything doesn't seem entirely right. And there's also many nuances of every vowel, right? Kit can be like kit or kit, and just having one recording of it will make it very difficult to make vocals sound right. I'm gonna go ahead and make a version of Someone You Loved by Louis Capaldi because I really like that song. It's gonna be fun to sing, and I'll make it a duet with the male Vocaloid and try to get you guys to hear kind of the difference in my voice and the Vocaloid voice, and yeah, film a bit of a fun video. I hope you guys enjoy this version of me and a robot singing Someone You Loved. Also, don't forget to check out the video I did on Jazz's channel reacting to his old music videos. It turned out really fun. There's a link in the description. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
I'm going under, and this time I fear there's no one to save me. say, but it's never the same. I